Welcome back. I have been in this game off and on, mostly off, since beta. I've never seen this guy. So I'm quite curious as to who he is, Mr. Moneybags. Yeah, look at all the detail on him. And you miss it zoomed out. Let's see what he has to say.
Now you have the look of a connoisseur, an educated appreciator of all things exquisite and dangerous. And I, Cardiro, am one who provides such delights. Once a lord of influence and opulence, I am now but a humble peddler seeking to recover his lost fortunes. Gold coins of Paranda's mintage, secreted away in gilded chests so as to escape the grasping digits of that puritanical usurper, Vole of Thebris. Perhaps you have seen such chests on your travels? If so, I could offer you antiquities of remarkable potency, paraphernalia of pernicious craftsmanship. All I would ask in return is the conveyance of the contents of said chests to my person. As fortune would have it, I have such a wonder in stock even now. A relic of such formidable agency that I shudder to think what it could do in the hands of one predisposed to use it. For a little coin, those hands could be yours.
I don't have 19 coins. And it's unidentified. So I'd have to take a risk. But I don't have 19 coins anyway. So does he come back to, the town? Or do...
Whenever you find gold, you know where to bring it.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Do I have to remember where you are? Because I'm not going to remember where you are.
There's culling to be done, and I have just the foul flock in mind. For this hunt, I'm going to share a piece of bushcraft with you. Well, bushcraft smeared with thaumaturgy. The corrupted creatures tend to mark their territory with their foulness. This trick allows you to pick up that scent and follow it home. The whole thing stinks of corruption, I know. But you can't expect to put your nose to the ground without getting it dirty.
All right. I am enjoying playing this zoomed in a whole lot more. But first, before I start talking about Path of Exile, I wanted to get something off my chest, I guess. I posted on Facebook and Twitter, if you follow me there, that my grandmother passed away yesterday. And the odd thing about this is that the beginning of May, I had a dream. My father was very upset that his mother was sick and was terminal. So I called her. When you get something like that, the first thing you do is pick up the phone. So I waited until it was a reasonable hour, and she didn't pick up the phone. So I was talking to my sister about it, and I just had this gut feeling that something was wrong. Come to find out, she had a stroke, and they found that she had level 4, 4th grade colon cancer that had spread to her liver, and so she passed away. So between that, and I haven't mentioned this to anybody outside of the kids, so you listening there is you are one of the first to hear this. We lost another pet, Jordan, the other black cat, all black cat. He was Kingston's snuggle buddy, and we lost Kingston a month and a half, 2 months ago. And the weird thing about here's that word weird again, is that I don't understand where I'm supposed to go because the little pointer keeps disappearing. So don't mind me as I run around trying to figure out where the pointer is going while I mumble. But anyway, the vet sent me a card for Chloe was, wishing happy birthday. Then that afternoon, Jordan, out of nowhere, got sick, and within 24 hours he passed. And the vet and the kids and I are completely okay, there we go. Dang, she just appeared out of nowhere.
You've a real knack for slaughter, no doubt about it.
Okay. We were just confused. We're still confused. Don't know exactly what happened. If it's possible to die... Oops, I hit the mic. If it's possible to die from a broken heart, I would say that's what did it. Because he lost his snuggle buddy. But Prince is still kicking. He's 17 now. An angel, 17. And Chloe is still doing good. So it's rough. May has been a rough month. It has been rough. So I apologize for the lack of videos. Again, I didn't say anything because I'm usually not one to talk about something while I'm going through something. But for some reason, I just felt the need to talk to you guys because I haven't talked to you guys in a while. And I'm not coughing let's knock on wood here. I'm not coughing as much as I was. So hopefully that the craziness in real life will chill so that I can get back to saving the world and such things. So, back to Path of Exile. You know how you step away from something? Oh, shit.
Fear gnaws at the entrails of the faithful and the faithless alike. Fear of the unknown, fear of the future. An empire requires leadership that can assuage those fears through example, through wisdom, through strength. An emperor lights the way through the darkened caverns of uncertainty.
Alright, I apologize right now because I'm going to screw this up. And it's at this moment when I remembered the problem with minion builds. But I'm actually in no mood to perfect this. So, whatever. Anyway, Path of Exile. They have an expansion. Ooh, shoot. It was supposed to be out the end of May, beginning of June. But now it's going to be like end of July or end of June, early July. There's got to be a beta testing period, and I think it's getting ready to go in beta testing. So, I've been, like when you're, you've been away from something and then you miss it. And that's one of the things that I've been trying to do, to figure out what I like and what I don't like, because I've mentioned in a previous video that I have noticed that I've changed going through this whole process.
Shine boldly so that all may find you when the night falls.
Okay. And not so much that I've changed. Maybe I'm getting back to my roots. I don't know. But one of the ways that you can tell what you like and what you don't when you're in the process of going through change is to, back off from some things and see what you miss. WoW is not something that I miss, but it was something that I religiously played even though I wasn't enjoying it. Go figure. Path of Exile is something that I missed. And one of the reasons that I said that I didn't play Path of Exile was because I'm not one that likes repetition. And I thought about that realistically. How many times did I log into WoW, do the exact same thing, run the same dungeons, never got the drops that I was trying to get? Let's not talk about how many times, how many years did I do that? In Ark, when I log in, I do a patrol. Nobody asks me to do that. It's a sandbox game. I go in and I patrol a certain area because I have my sanctuary in there. I can continue on and list all the things I do in repetition, but yet and still, when it came to Path of Exile, I was a whiny little bitch about it. Sorta, kind of. So what was the deal? And the reason why I'm making this video is because everybody goes through what I'm about to say. When you have to take that hard look at yourself and admit something that you don't want to admit. And the truth is that this game has a very steep learning curve to it. And while taking meds and whatnot, I honestly believe, even though I like the game, it was too much for my brain to take. Because I noticed that my play style when I played games changed. Usually I'd play melee. I like to get in and kill things. You all know how much I love to kill things. But then I started using pets and letting something get in the way. So I'm way in the back and it's something else is tanking, and it's I honestly think that's what it was. And the reason why I think this is because I look back at some of the things I did back then. And it just straight up doesn't make any sense. There's no other way to put it. It's okay. Have you ever liked that guy or girl and you thought that guy or girl was the most handsomest, prettiest person you've ever encountered, and then you get in the relationship and things don't work out? Oh, looky. Didn't work out the way that you thought that it would, and then you scratch your head wondering what the hell you were thinking in the first place? Yeah, well, I don't know why I picked that up. That is better for, and this is a good example of what I'm talking about. Making a decision like this. This is better for any character but what I'm playing right now. Because dexterity is not something I need. Increase to physical attacks is not something that I need. But making decisions like which gear and the technicalities of it, and, I'm like one that likes to run the math, and the math, it just wasn't flying. It wasn't flying. So I had to admit that I just wasn't. Oh, I had an analogy. Yeah. So when you encounter that person, then you scratch your head wondering why? That's how I feel right now. That's exactly, See, that's much more, ew, when you're zoomed in. I could zoom in some more, but the camera is not, I am all over the place, aren't I? Isn't really good for this. Anyway, that's sort of how I feel. And now that I'm in my right mind, just like you're scratching your head wondering why you did that and how you'll never do that again, with that person that deceived you with their beauty somehow, some way, you don't know. You don't know how that happened. It just did, and you accept it. But then you make up your mind that you are never, ever, 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 ever gonna do that again. Ooh. You're never gonna do that again. And so that's sort of where I'm at. It's like, I went through it, but I don't ever want to be that person again. I'm missing a person. Okay. And I never want to I hope that I am not in a position like that again where I'm unable to do the things that I enjoy. Like right now, killing things makes me not think about my grandmother passing. Games have a purpose. Art has a purpose. Entertainment has a purpose. And yeah, okay, speaking of somebody who can't do the things that they normally do, did you hear about Tiger Woods? I can't imagine. So he went through surgery. I'm not a Tiger. I don't play golf and keep up with that. But supposedly he had surgery and he got a DUI today that was due to the side effects of pain medication that he was taking due to the surgery that he had. And people have been talking about his fall from grace. And he was a guy who had it all. He had the beautiful wife, kids, career, money, it's family, had it all. And yeah, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that loves playing first-person shooters. And I mean, obviously that day comes when your twitch finger, you just can't kill as efficiently as you used to in a game like that. But I hope that since I play games that involve your mind, that I have a long way to go. Long way to go before my mind, starts messing with me like that again. So, Path of Exile. I'm enjoying it because it's like a fresh new game. Because I'm encountering a bunch of shit I've never seen before. With these leak stones, I'm just having a bunch of fun. So what I will most likely do, since I really want to play a game that's not heavy lore like, is pick up where I left off with the lore. There's lore, but it's not like Mass Effect lore. And wait till I share with you what happened in Massive. And they gave a teaser to DLC because the day the queen, whatever her face, forfeit her sovereignty, the day that she chose to murder her people. Okay. The day after I made the video saying that there wouldn't be any of DLC they did a teaser for DLC. Bioware wins, trolls again. So that's it for this one. This is a good point to stop. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with me. And I will see you guys in the next one.